Hi, and welcome to Morning Coffee. During the season of Advent, we prepare ourselves for the coming of Jesus at Christmas in a variety of very particular ways. We hear sounds that we don't normally hear. We have Christmas carols, we have bells that play. We do things that are very traditional in our families and in our churches. We use symbols and signs and decorations to help set the tone, to remind us of who we are. It struck me this week as I looked at our beautiful Chrismon tree that this tree is a perfect example of something very old and something relatively new that we've incorporated into our church's life. The evergreen tree was actually first brought into Christian churches in the 16th century in Germany. They adapted what was a pagan tradition, talking about the evergreen, the presence of God, who is the same yesterday, today, and tomorrow. The evergreen was brought into the Christian church and used to celebrate the birth of Jesus into our lives. But the Chrismons that are on the Chrismon tree, those began, believe it or not, in 1957 in a Lutheran church in Danville, Virginia, not very far from here. A woman there wanted to celebrate Christmas, and so she created Chrismons, Christ monograms. They remind us of who Jesus is for us. And so as you look over those Chrismons, you'll notice not just birth images, but images of Jesus' life, his baptism, his ministry, even Old Testament images and stories. His crucifixion is there on the cross, his resurrection with the empty tomb and butterfly symbols. It's all there. Because at Christmas we celebrate not just the birth, but what the birth means for us. Today, I just wanted to remind you that it's both this ancient practice, being a part of a tradition, but also something new that we need to incorporate into our Christmas celebrations as well. I hope that your Christmas isn't just passively watching the traditions roll by, but I hope there's something new involved, that you are actively seeking, God, what do you want us to do now? How do you want to change our lives, our community, our churches, so that we can more honestly follow Jesus on the path that he taught us. The coming of Christ into our lives is about transforming our entire lives, just not watching his birth in some sentimental way. So I encourage you in these last few days of Advent to ask God, be in prayer, God, how do you want me to be transformed over these next few days? As I prepare for the coming of Jesus into my life, what can I do to be more obedient to your call and your command to be loving and compassionate and grace-filled to the people in my life? I hope you have a wonderful Advent and that you have a very active celebration of Christmas. Have a great day.